had to share about one of my recent addictions. Now, as I have been, trying, experimenting a lot of stuff. So social media is something that I'm addicted to anyways. Okay. But in social media right now, I found something that I'm literally crazy about. And that is ChatGPT. I'm sure everybody's social media platforms, your YouTube, you go anywhere. This is the common word that you must be hearing about it. But initially, if you're not interested to know what it is, then you will not understand how it is, okay? How does it work and how it can help you or whatever. But once you start getting into it or getting to know even the little things about it, you're going to fall in love with it. And especially for a social media person who is doing it all by themselves. Like for me, like I am the one thinking of contents, I'm the one researching ideas, I'm the one creating my videos, I'm the one editing it, I am the one like doing almost everything, because there is no other help which I can do, and I do it because I love to do it. Yeah, and I do it without any rules and restrictions, because I don't have a deadlines for what I want to do and all that. So it's like fun for me, so I enjoy doing it. So when I'm doing everything myself, there's a lot of energy, creativity. You completely drain, you get exhausted, and there are situations where I'm like, no way, I don't want to do it, kind of thing. Okay. Now, if somebody would have told me, like, I want to come and help you, and I will do, like, I will do the researching for you, I will help you with the taglines, headlines, hashtags, or write the descriptions for you, I will give you some ideas, I will give you like suggestions and blah 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 blah, man, I would hire that person just like that, like, without even thinking. Because obviously at times, you get, by paying you get better things, so I would be doing that. But unfortunately, it's been like almost 2.5 years. I've never found a person who couldn't understand me, match my tone, and come and say that yes ma'am, I can help you, and I can help you to do the things, like, I can help you with your creative ideas, and I can post for you and all that stuff. Okay. Yeah, of course, in midst, like, we found a lot of apps which could do little bits and things, like, one app can do the editing, one app can do the captions, one app can generate the hashtags for you, one app can post the social media contents on time for you. Yeah, so there were different things which were in between which came up. But then, now since I've started learning about ChatGPT, oh my god, that is like insane. I'm like, you don't need anybody. The amount of people that I mentioned in my just few conversations just now, that having an editor, having a description writer, hashtag, your tags, or for all these jobs, it's one stop. That's ChatGPT. You just ask any question, except for humanly kind of questions, like, how do you feel today? Like, if you ask that question, I don't know what kind of answer it could give, because maybe it doesn't understand the human tone as such, like, because it's an artificial intelligence, so it's made in a different concept, like. But apart from that, you ask anything, like, and it can answer for you. You can get 10,000 options. You can start, for example, let me give a clear example, like, I wanted to create one more Instagram page, so I decided, let me start it with the help of ChatGPT, and I will not do any research other than ChatGPT, I thought. So I told ChatGPT, I want to do a Instagram page. I'm a new person, new to Insta, so how can I start doing it? I gave the concept. What I want to do is something onto the motivational stuff, like, give me suggestions, give me hashtags, and give me ideas how I can start about. Oh my god, it writes the whole paragraph of stuff, like, where it tells me how I can start, how I can create my Instagram page, what I should do, hashtags, and everything. It gives me like 10 quotes. You can start, like, with 10 quotes and keep sharing the quotes on a daily basis or something. It gives me the details of the apps that I can use to upgrade myself in terms of, like, creating some creative videos, creating some music, and a lot more. It gives me suggestions that you can use Canva to create the quotes, and so it gives me if I was a beginner, I think this was the spot I would want to go and, like, learn things, get the things done there, understand, learn, and start doing it, like, So now, if at all I want to do something, I think the first spot that I would go, earlier I used to go into Google, now it is ChatGPT. Yeah. And from ChatGPT, since I started understanding it and loving it actually, every next social media page is supporting me with some other, giving me information about 10,000 apps that are available. Whether it is you want to decor your room, you don't need to call an interior designer, which is so expensive, right? You just click a picture, click it, upload it on that room.ai app or something, and it gives you some ideas in terms of like concept, like how you want, like you want a minimalistic, you want a modern, you want luxury, you want aesthetic, boho kind of thing. There are options, you choose the options, and boom, you get like, you know, suggestions on that. Obviously you need to be specific, but like exactly what you're looking for. So if you have a clear idea, then you're sorted. But if you don't have an idea, it keeps giving you half of answer, wherein you can ask yourself and try to get an answer. Because most of the time I am not clear with whatever I want. I know I want something, but you know, I get lost in that research mode, or the understanding exactly what I want and that stuff. But this is very helpful, because the way it answers you ask yourself the more questions you ask, the more clear you become. The more clear you become, the more better answers you get, and then it is easy for you to start your first step, like, you know. So the recent addiction of mine is ChatGPT, and I really love it. And now I'm doing a course on it, and the course that I've been doing, it's from Udemy. And that course, the guy has done an amazing job. I will share the link here. And that course is like, you find ChatGPT on another level, because I thought, you know, ChatGPT is just like, okay, you can ask some questions and it'll answer and it'll help you do all these things. It's another level. I felt that after seeing that course, like, you know. So this is my recent addictions. Let me know if you have ever tried ChatGPT. If you have not, I think you should try it once. At least have some idea of how it works around, and it is such an useful tool, to be honest. Like, man, that's like crazy.